Hey Retro community, welcome back to the Retrospective YouTube channel where we stack games on top of games and have a mess. So this one is going to be a longer video. I'm redoing a lot of things in the game room to make things more organized. I'll show you what I mean. You're going to see the unadulterated mess that I deal with. Here's the entertainment center with the TVs and consoles I've shown before. We got the bookshelf and games on top, and there's games behind those games. Nothing's quite in order how I would like it. I'm probably gonna fill the shelf up, which is a little bit of a concern.
Whoa. I prefer to call myself a collector.
These I recently cleaned up. These are the ones that I got from our childhood collection. So they're all good, ready to go, ready just to be put on a shelf where there is room. Alright, so this is my work area. It's a mess.
This is fine.
And I need to clean it up. I have surge protectors, and I'm gonna drill holes to kind of get rid of some of those wires. And this is the main thing. So I'm gonna build a shelf and put it back here.
It's no trouble. I got a whole garage full of tools I never use.
Which is where all those books are gonna go. And I'm gonna be able to put up some of these awards and things like that and kind of organize this and get rid of what I need to. So that is the plan. Y'all please come along with me as I get all this done. Alright, it's been a good part of the day cleaning up the garage, despite what it may look like now. It's way worse earlier.
Jeez, look at this place. We gotta do something.
Garbage angels?
Ran and got this lumber from Home Depot. The one on the right was just kind of a leftover piece. So with those 4.5 pieces of lumber, I'm going to build my new shelf.
Very good. Not as easy as I thought it was. I don't have one of them.
I know you guys could care less about the shelf building process because this is a retro gaming channel, and you care more about the transformation probably. So let's start this, let's get this moving, and fast forward through all this. Inner side down, one to go. So if this seems to you like a weird way to build a shelf, no, I probably have about $50 into the lumber. I'm adding another 1x3 for support in the back just to firm it up a little bit. But it'll also be more secure than anything you can get for $100 or $200 on Amazon or things like that. I've looked before. I've even bought some of those $60 shelves and they fell apart the first time you move them. So this is super secure. It's how I build all my stuff. It's very similar. Just have to make sure everything is square. All right, so like I said, not much to it. A few pieces of lumber. Got the strip mounted to the back to support it, as well as something to screw into the studs so it's secure, because it is pretty thin. All right, next up, tomorrow is sanding and staining. Got the Jeep pool in the garage, so I have a little less room, but I don't need it. Gonna do a quick sand, and then time for some staining. Alright, back inside. Been a long week, a lot of setbacks. What I did have time to do is hide some of these wires, so that looks a lot better. Still have all my stuff back there, but the shelf is built. It's in the garage. Got some of that stuff moved and ready to go. Alright, here's the shelf. Ready to get inside. Floor is disgusting in here. I changed the brakes on my truck. And it was rainy, so that explains anything. Everything was wet and disgusting. But here's the shelf. I think the stain comes out good, and this lumber actually has good grain in it. I don't even mind some of the knots. I think it kind of adds a little bit of character, but definitely think it comes out good. Just that regular old number 2 lumber you can get at any hardware store. And a few coats of stain. Got a couple screws securing it to the wall. Like I said, it is pretty thin. Still get to that electrical outlet. Not coming off. You might wonder why I have a hornet's nest. My daughter got that for me for a few years ago. And I really want to get a little Banjo-Kazooie toy to put on it somewhere. If you catch that reference, it's the best world in Banjo-Kazooie. Oh, please, step into my office. Shelf is installed, books are all moved. They're not organized in any particular way, but they are moved. There's a lot of dust behind those books, which gives me an idea of how I'm gonna do the shelf. I do not think I will do it tonight, so I'm probably gonna have to split this video up into 2 parts. The next part will be focusing on the shelf. Let me show you why. Alright, so here's the shelf in all its glory. Looks like I don't have a lot of games up there, but they are stacked too deep, and I want to spread them out. I have some games I've been trying to sell on eBay. I'm probably actually going to move those to my collection while sales are down.
The best I can do.
The best. You're not,
The
nothing
best.
more.
Nothing more.
Not a nickel more.
Not a nickel more. I'll let you walk for a nickel.
And just kind of go from there. Figure out where to put what games on which shelf and how to display it. I also want to separate out the videos because the next video will be a video on what I've collected in the past almost 2 years. Have some good stuff I'm a little bit proud of, but maybe a lot of regulars. But whole video dedicated to the retro game collection coming up next. Thank you all so much for watching and taking part in this retro game collection I'm trying to grow. If you can, throw any comments for advice on where to buy things, sell things, anything like that in the comments. Anything else I'd like to hear from you. Also, if you do like the videos, or if you just want to give me more of a chance, hit the subscribe and like button. And I look forward to hearing from y'all and seeing you next video.